It's been revealed. After 4 years, SpaceX Starlink now has a call center. I got the phone number for you. Let's talk about it. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much once again joining me for tea time. Today we have a little bit of fireside. That smokiness, getting to the end of it. It's time to make another batch, I think. I hope you're joining me with your cup of tea, maybe a cup of coffee, hanging out, talking tech, talking photo, talking video. Today is a spacey day. We're going to be talking about SpaceX Starlink and a brand new customer service center that has opened just for you. That is, if you're in Canada or the US. Now, does that mean that I'm going to stop making videos? Because the whole reason why I've been making these videos, 375 now, I believe, is to help you guys out, because there was no customer service for SpaceX Starlink, and a lot of you were looking for answers on YouTube, and I was giving them to you. So does this mean that I'm going to stop what I'm doing? And the answer to that is absolutely not. Because what I do is a little bit more extensive than what you're going to get from customer service. I dig in a little bit deeper, like I do on a lot of different topics, maybe making a mesh system or whatever the case might be. That's what this channel is all about. Once again, the how-tos, but also the why behind everything. So I can teach you what I do, and then you can do it your own way, because you understand, once again, the why behind all of it. So I was reading an article and it revealed this phone number, and I'm going to give you that number in just a second as we go through this article. This number is going to be specific for SpaceX Starlink users, not for if you're trying to get SpaceX Starlink. It is a customer service, customer help line that you will actually get someone on the phone for the first time. In the past, you would have to use their trouble ticketing system. So you'd have to go into the app and put in a ticket, and then they would respond on that ticket, and you would go back and forth through ticketing. Sometimes they would actually call you if there was major problems, but for the most part, it would just happen through ticketing. Now you're going to actually be able to call someone, reach out and touch someone. So before we get into this article, I want to say that if you enjoyed the content, as I always say, throw it a thumbs up. That is very helpful. Don't forget to subscribe. If you're not, if you are, thank you. I appreciate that. Click this little notification button so when I go live or when a new video comes out, you will be notified of it immediately. Matter of fact, today is Friday. I'll be live doing the JC Live show. So, Free Speech Friday, as always, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Join me. All right, it'll be fun. So also, if you want more Starlink content, like I said, 375 videos that I made just for you. I'll put a link over here to a playlist. Don't click on it yet. When you're done watching this video, click over there and check it out. There's a lot. Helpful how-tos, tips, tricks, what to do, what not to do, and of course, like I said, the why behind all of it. And if you haven't downloaded any of my ebooks, check them out. They're free. Go to JCristina.com/books. And finally, if you want to say thank you for all of my hard work, YouTube gave us this thank you button. Thank you, YouTube. Click on that, give $1 or $2 if you like. If not, it's perfectly fine. Consider becoming a member of the channel. That would be even better. The video is still free anyways. Anyways, the article starts out by saying Starlink, the satellite internet service from SpaceX, is finally addressing one of the most significant customer complaints, the lack of a dedicated phone support line. Previously, users were forced to submit tickets through their Starlink app or website, often waiting days or even weeks for responses. That is true. Now, for subscribers, keep that in mind, subscribers only, in the US and Canada, a phone line is available specifically for connection-related issues. Very, very important. This new support option can be reached at, I'm going to put it down here, and I'm also going to put it in the show notes as well as the description. This is very important. Write it down, keep it. This is big. 1-866-606-5103. Once again, that will be right here. That would be for US. And if you're in Canada, it would be 1-888-846-1321. Once again, I'll put it right down here and in the show notes and description. This support will be available Monday through Friday from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. Spanish language support is also available, so this is English and Spanish. The service is still in trial, and while it aims to resolve connectivity problems, all other issues will still require users to submit a ticket for resolution, like I said before. This move is a welcome improvement for SpaceX Starlink users, particularly in remote areas where internet disruptions are more frequent. Until now, SpaceX Starlink has faced criticism for its slow and sometimes unhelpful customer service. This update aims to offer faster solutions for issues related to connectivity, which has been a major pain point for users. In addition to the new phone line, SpaceX Starlink continues to offer 24/7 support via online channels, ensuring that technical issues can be addressed at any time. SpaceX Starlink's expansion of phone support highlights its efforts to enhance customer experience, particularly as the global user base grows. As more people turn to satellite internet, providing efficient support is key to retaining customer trust. With ongoing improvements in service, SpaceX Starlink is working to streamline operations and ensure users receive timely assistance. This move is just the beginning, with the company expected to continue evolving its support system to better meet the needs of the expanding customer base. Now they're seeing about, 5 million people? So this is very interesting, because they've finally done it, guys. They started out internationally with smaller markets, like they were talking about Ghana and Indonesia, as well as Kenya. They started out testing out customer service in those regions. And I remember at one time I said, listen, when you do a customer service center, put the customer service center in the location that it is going to service. Why is that? Because you just have a better experience. A perfect example is a tech guy. I was a system administrator. If I was to call, let's say, Cisco for a fiber channel that wasn't working, whatever, and I get someone in India and I don't know what the hell this guy is saying, that doesn't help with customer experience, right? Number one, it takes forever to get something small done because you're working on trying to figure out what is being said, not the actual issue at hand, all right? So I always suggested, whenever SpaceX Starlink was to put together a call center, put the call centers in the different regions. And it seems like they've done that. Once again, in those 3 international countries, those call centers are there, servicing those people. Now we see a call center here that's going to service the US as well as Canada, and it's going to speak English and Spanish. Not bad. Makes sense. If you want to service people in Germany, have a call center in Germany and have people speak German, and maybe English too. But German primarily, because then you'll be able to have a conversation and things will just go easier. That is the problem with a lot of these Fortune 500 companies. They put these call centers in countries that the people really don't speak English very well, but yet they're servicing people in the United States, and it's very hard to understand them. It's hard to have a conversation with them, to be able to fix something, right? It's that barrier, that language barrier, and there shouldn't be one. This is just simply because these companies are being cheap. And they don't want to hire people locally because it might be more expensive. So they put these call centers in regions that is really cheap. The hourly rate is like peanuts compared to the hourly rate here. And that's problematic to me. So I think this is great. Once again, down below, I'm going to have both the Canadian as well as the United States number. So if you're in the US, you can call the US number. If you are in Canada, call the Canada number. Now, once again, to keep this very straightforward and narrow so that you know what you're getting here, this number or these numbers are for the call center that will only support connectivity issues, meaning you can't get on. So if you can't get on and you're in a rural area, right? In the past, you would be screwed, because how do you put in a trouble ticket if you can't get online? Well, now if you have a phone, and even if you do not have internet, you can still make the phone call and say, listen, my SpaceX Starlink unit is not working. Can you help me? And they'll be like, no problem. Yes, we can. But if you're calling up and saying, my bill seems higher, you're going to get hung up on. They're not going to hang up on you, but they're going to say, I'm sorry, this is not for that. They're going to say, hey, listen, this phone number is only for connectivity issues. If you have a problem with your mesh network, or you can't get something installed and you want to do something with your other third-party router or whatever, why don't you go onto YouTube and find JCristina? He'll teach you how to do it. I wish they would say that, but they won't. Like I said before, over here at the very beginning of the video, there'll be a little thing in the corner here that you can click on for that playlist. Once again, 375 videos specific to SpaceX Starlink. So, what do you think about this? I'm kind of happy about it, right? Is it going to make me stop doing what I'm doing? No, because once again, it's a very specific phone number for connectivity only, nothing else, all right? Once there is a customer service line that is a helpline that you can call in and answer any of your questions, I don't know if I'll be needed anymore. But until then, I'm gonna be here, and I will keep on keeping on, giving you more helpful how-tos, tips, tricks, and all the rest of the stuff that I do here on this channel. Remember, this channel is all about photo, video, and tech. So some of the stuff that we do might be breaking away from Adobe, it might be breaking away from Windows, or maybe it's a Starlink or some other type of connectivity or router or some type of video. So anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. If you have, throw the video a thumbs up, and most importantly, please share the video and the channel with your friends, family, colleagues, Reddit, Facebook, wherever you frequent. Share the channel, share the video. That would help me out a lot. Finally, head over to my website, JCristina.com, where you can find all the photography tools I've invented for you and me over the many years, and hopefully there's something there that you might like. And if there is, please pick it up and support me and my family. Many blessings to you and your family. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay connected, and we'll see you in the next one. Love you guys.